Video 14. Practices to prepare us for Kriya Yoga Pranayama breathing technique. Before we receive instruction in how to perform Kriya Yoga Pranayama breathing, there are several preliminary practices or foundational practices which we can employ so to put us in a position where we're able to use Kriya Yoga Pranayama breathing technique with greater effect. Now, one of those techniques we've already referenced, and that's the 1-2 breathing process. This process is considered to be the natural way of breathing. And so it's by our focused employing of this technique of the 1-2 breathing process, we are helping ourselves to be more familiar with a natural way of breathing. A way of breathing which is of greater benefit to our well-being and which is of greater benefit to our being able to stay consciously aware, alert and attentive. Now, the second technique which is of extreme benefit is to practice chanting through the spinal centers, through the chakras. So this is simply a case of chanting Om at the different centers up along the spine and again on descent. Now, these two practices can be merged when we become comfortable with using the 1-2 process of breathing. We can then use the moving of our attention up through the different spinal centers and back down again as a means to determining the duration of each inhalation and exhalation. So how is this done? When you're inhaling, you can chant Om mentally at each chakra. For the count of 1, you're just chanting Om once in each chakra on the way up. But on the way down, on exhalation, because your exhalation is twice in length, you can chant Om at each chakra twice. And in this way, you're going to be exhaling for twice the duration. So Om twice in each chakra on the way down. So chant Om once on inhalation on the way up, and Om twice at each chakra on exhalation on the way down. And in this way, you're becoming effective in the practice of 1-2 breathing, but also becoming effective in being able to localize each of the spinal centers and becoming familiar with directing your attention at each one. Now, there's no need to rush in being able to do this. Really, it's a step-by-step process. So becoming effective at 1-2 breathing is the primary goal. And then, second to that, we can become effective at chanting through the chakras. And then, once we've done that, we can try and merge the two of them. But I believe that by incorporating these two practices into our meditation practice, we will prepare ourselves to be in a position to be able to practice Kriya Yoga Pranayama breathing technique with greater effect.